To watch the full lecture of all subjects, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon because whenever I post the new videos, you will get the immediate notifications.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this particular video, we'll be discussing one more problem which is related to the residential status. Mr. Raju is an Indian citizen. So, in ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ ರಾಜು ಅನ್ನುವ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ Indian citizen. He leaves India for the first time on September 20, 2020. September 20, 2020 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾನ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಅವನು ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಏನರ್ಥ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಆತ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದ ಅಂತ. For the purpose of employment ಅನ್ನೋ ಪದ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. When the person is living on employment, for him the basic rule number 2 is not applicable. ಯಾವಾಗ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ರೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2 ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. He comes back to India for the visit of 150 days. So ವಾಪಸ್ ಅವನು ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ? 150 ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಪಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬಂದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ 10, 2021ಗೆ ಆತ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಈ ಫೈನಲಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಸೊ 150 ದಿನ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವನು ವಾಪಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಫೈನಲಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಸೊ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವನು ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ June 16, 2020ಗೆ ಅವನು ವಾಪಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Now we have to find out the residential status. First, always we need to write the name of the SSC. The name of the SSC is Mr. Raju. Assessment year is 2023-24 and the previous year is 2022 and 2023. First, always we need to apply the basic rule. We need to apply basic rule. Basic rule is according to section 6 subsection 1 of IT Act of 1961. What does it says? Stay in India for a minimum. Stay in India for a minimum period of 182 days in the previous year. So in the previous year, ನಮ್ಮ previous year ಯಾವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 1/4/2022 to 31st March 2023. In this previous year, he should have stayed in India for a minimum period of 182 days. So now let us check the information given here. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ what they are telling is first time he is leaving India. So first time ಅವನು ಯಾವಾಗ ಇಂಡಿಯಾವನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ 20, 2020 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಫಾರ್ 150 ಡೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಅವನು ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ 150 ಡೇಸ್ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 10th April 2021. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. 10/4/2021 ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ irrelevant for our previous year. Next, he finally comes back on June 16. So 16 June ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ 2022. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಫುಲ್ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಅವರ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್. ಅವನು 16th June ಇಂದ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So he comes back finally on 16th June. Means till 15th June he was not there in India. So based on this, now we have to calculate. So he is there from 16th of June to 31st March 2023. So in the month of April month, he was not there in India. So 0 because he came on June. Next May month also 0 because he was not there in May month. April, May, June he came to India on 16th. June ಅಲ್ಲಿ 16th ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ 16th ಇಂದ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. In June there are totally how many days? There are 30 days. So June month ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ? 15 days. Next July full month he is there. So July total it is 31 days plus August he is there 31 days. September September is total 30 days. October 31 days. November 30 days plus December 31 days plus January 31 days plus February, it was not a leap year, so 28 days plus March 31 days. Now calculate everything. So 15 days plus 31 plus 31 plus 30 plus 31 plus 30 plus 31 plus 31 plus 28 plus 31. Total it was there in India in the previous year, that is 289 days. So 289 days he was there in India in the previous year. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ 289 ಡೇಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ರೂಲ್ he should have been stayed for at least 182 days. So more than that he is staying, hence he is satisfying basic rule number 1. ಅವನು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ 182 ದಿನ ಕನಿಷ್ಠ ಪಕ್ಷ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ಅವನು 289 ದಿನ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೇ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವನು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ರೂಲ್ 1 ನ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. Since Mr. Raju is staying in India for a period of 289 days in the previous year, he is satisfying basic rule according to section 6 subsection 1 of the IT Act of 1961. Therefore ಅವನದನ್ನ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವ ಕಾರಣ he will be termed as ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ರೂಲ್ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒನ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ರೂಲ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಸೊ ಅವನು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ರೂಲ್ ನ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ he will be termed as resident of India. But now the question comes whether he is an ordinary resident or not an ordinary resident. In order to find out whether he is an ordinary resident or not an ordinary resident, we have to apply the additional rules. So now first let us apply the additional rules. So additional rule is according to section 6 subsection 6 of the IT Act of 1961. It has two conditions. First condition says that stay in India for a minimum period of 2 years out of 10 years preceding to the relevant previous year. So now we have already been familiar with the rules, so I will not explain again and again. The second condition is stay in India for a minimum period of 730 days in the 7 years preceding to the relevant previous year. So ನಮ್ಮ previous years ಯಾವುದು, our previous year is 2022 to 23. So before this means we have to start counting from 2021 to 22. So let us start counting. 2021 to 2022, 2020 2021, 2019 to 2020, 2018 to 2019, 2017 to 2018, 2016 to 2017. So 7 years is not over. So 2015 to 2016. After this, put a row. Total number of days stayed in the preceding 7 years. After that, continue 2014 to 2015, 2013 to 2014, 2012 to 2013. After this, one more row we have to put total number of days stayed in the preceding 10 years. Now, let us start filling these years. So, let us check this information. So, in the year 2021-22, first, we have the information that he came to India on 10th April and he stayed in India for 150 days. ಅವನು 10ನೇ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ 2021ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಆತ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ 150 ದಿನ ಇದ್ದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ us fill that. So in the year 2021-22 he was there in India for 152 days. Now 2021 ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. 2021 ಇಯರ್ಗೆ we have the information that he left India. So he left India on September 20, 2020. 2020 ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ 20ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಅವನು ಇಂಡಿಯಾನ ಬಿಟ್ಟ. ಸೊ 20ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ which means 1st April 2020 into 20 September 2020 he was there in India. So 1st April 2020 ಇಂದ 20 September 2020 ತನಕ ಅವನು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. According to the rule, the day he came to India or the day he left India should also be considered. ಯಾಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 20th ಕೂಡ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವನು ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ದಿನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ದಿನ ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ 2020-21 he was there in India from 1/4/2020 to how many 20th September 20 September 2020. This much period he was there. Now let us try to calculate. April month full he was there, so 30 days. May month he was there for full, so 31 days. April, May, June month also he was there for full month, so 30 days. July month also he was there full, so 31 days. June, July. August also he was there for full month, so 31 days. But September he left on 20th September, so only 20 days he was there. Now let us calculate. 30 days, 31 days, 30 days, 31 days, 31 days and 20 days. Total he was there in the year 2021 for 173 days. Next, see, we know that he left India only for the first time on 20th September. First time on India ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು 20th September, which means that before he was there in India. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಏನರ್ಥ, ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅವನು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Now that means in the year 2019-20 is it a leap year? 2019-20, yes, it is a leap year, so 336 days. 2018-19 365 days. Then 2017-18 365 days. 2016-17 365 days. 2015 and 16 is a leap year, so 366 days. So now total number of days stayed in India for preceding 7 years. You have to do the total of all this. So try to do total along with me. 150 days, 173 days, 336 days, 365 days, 365 days, 365 days and 366 days. Total it is 2150 days. ಸೊ ಕಳೆದ 7 ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 2150 ಡೇಸ್ ರಾಜು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಈ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರೂಲ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ 2 years ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. 2 years ಅಂದ್ರೆ 713 days. ಸೊ ಅವ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೇ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ರೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1. Sorry, additional rule number 1. Where is additional rule number 1? Here. So he is satisfying by staying in India for 2150 50 days. So here next second rule satisfy ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. So he is satisfying basic additional rule number 2. ಸೊ ಈಗ ರೂಲ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಕಳೆದ 10 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ವರ್ಷ ಆತ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ರೂಲ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಚೆಕ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಫುಲ್ ಇಯರ್. ಸೊ 2014-15 is not a leap year, so 365 days. Here also 365 days. Here also 365 days. For 2150 days, or add these three. So 2150 plus 365 plus 365 plus 365, it will be 3245 days. 3245 days. So in the whole 10 years he was there in India for that many days. So 3245 days. So he is satisfying both the additional condition. So now we need to give the conclusion. Since Mr. Raju is staying in India for a period of 3245 days in the 10 years preceding to the relevant previous year, he is satisfying both the additional conditions. Therefore, he will be termed as ordinary resident of India. ಎರಡು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವನ್ನ ಆರ್ಡಿನರಿ ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. Hope you have understood this video very well. Please try to solve this problem. If you get any doubt while solving the problems, please let me know all your doubts and queries in the comment box so that I'll respond to your doubts and queries as soon as possible. Thank you for watching the video. I'll come back with the next video.
If you have any queries regarding today's session, kindly send your queries to education.mbroadcast@gmail.com.